sticks in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK, the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today we've got a contest out of the National. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And we'll see how he does in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Popped him up. Cooley over to his left. One away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they hate D-Row. This is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3 D-Row. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next up for New York, Mike Piazza. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Al Leiter starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Conforto able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Dominic Smith comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Throw is in time for the 1st out of the 2nd.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today. That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Pete Alonso is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
1 and 2.
And it's 1-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Acuna Jr. now. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. A little bouncer. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are two away. Next to stand in is Austin Riley. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are new inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike three.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And that's the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And now here is Jonathan Villar. Now pitch on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Darryl Cooley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Smoked on the ground, left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up, that's put a smile on his face.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Ball one to start the at-bat. Irvin, base runner at first with one out. Fouled away. In his career, Swanson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Davis brings it in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, Mike.
Next up is Mike Piazza. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Cooley finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Piazza is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout attack going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Urban is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jimmy Fox. And the pitch.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Third baseman,
Jamer Candelario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he...
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-1 home. Alonso is over to take a look.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He can't track it down as this ball falls. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
no left fielder.
In now, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next, it'll be Darryl Cooley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Candelario at third with 2 away. And another foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run. Back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pete Alonso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Next, here is Francisco Lindor as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play. 2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the match, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. He'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Phillip Ervin. First offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 7.
No one on with 1 down. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Number 1.
Striding in is Ozzie Albies. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. But all set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Mike Piazza stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More to come on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Freddie Freeman. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Popped him up. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. It seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On the first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right now.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Set and the 2-1 pitch, and just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Stepping in is J.D. Davis. Potential tying run for him at third base. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cooley recovers, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, touchdown.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. VR onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
Up next, Austin Riley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in next, Darryl Cooley. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jose Martinez. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Right side. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now, Jonathan Villar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the end.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Soroka is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Phillip Ervin. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Phillip.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Mets are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order. Now to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Heading out towards shallow right. Irvin is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just 1 pitch. Next to dig in, Dominic Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So the next to bat will be Michael Conforto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Soroka earns his 12th victory in the ball game, and it's a dandy, a complete game. 3
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 1-0. As of right now, the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Mets are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phillies.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Tyler Rogers earned the 3rd W of his season as the Twins pushed past the Angels 2-0. As of today, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 9.5 games behind 1st, while the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. They're 16.5 games out of 1st. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You got a trespass, John. You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. People
Inside the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono, girl sweet like a mom.
Inside the show. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, the Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.